Right. Stream scenes. Live trading. Gold. Save. Okay, guys, late entry to the stream. One second, let me bring the OBS up so I can see what's cracking. Right, so yeah, late entrance to the stream, but we are actually in a Great British Pound trade. I took a loss this morning. Let's just zoom in. I took an entry from this region here, this order block region, supplier region here. Took an entry from there this morning. I'm actually waiting for a couple of candle rejections. So once this black candle closed, got in there, stops was above this this swing high here, and then I was targeting 2R. So that was my entry there. Come to stop loss twice before actually hitting the stop loss. So that was that. And now I'm playing more of the major swing position. This was my overall idea in the first place. This from this morning, London Open. I was expecting price to come into this supply zone after taking the Asia highs and then push to the downside. So this is my secondary trade for the day and last trade for the day, because I only take 2 trades maximum a day. So we've got in there off of, well, manually off of this area. Actually got in quite a nice manually area, but my stops are at break even now. So it's now just a waiting game. We've got liquidity to take. Overall, we are in a downtrend. Obviously, following the downtrend, swing high to swing low. So we're following that. We've took some internal areas here. We've come in above the 50% of the range. We've come into this supply zone. We've tapped that supply zone, and we are reacting. So I'm expecting price to come down and take out these lows. We've got weekly lows. This is that green line there. Daily lows are also down there, so yeah, I'm expecting price to come down lower on GU, just because, as well as this daily range or weekly range, if you want to put it that way, we've come point A to point B, we've come up to the most highest point of that, we have tested this overall supply zone, we have respected that, we are forming them newer lows, so I'm expecting long term this low here to be taken. So that is that. I want to sort this out because I look a bit shiny on the old face. Studio lights. You know what? It doesn't look that much different. If anything, it just makes it more flat. Yeah, right, whatever. So leave it like that. So yeah, that's the idea anyway on GU, and we are rolling in profit. What are we? Actually ended up, I made a mistake on this trade. I was setting my stop loss, and I accidentally set my stop loss at 2%. So I'm in a 2% risk trade, but now I've rolled my stops to break even pretty sharpish because of that mistake. Because once I was in profit. I didn't want to just close because that was a trade I wanted. I didn't realise I had done 2% until I was down here. So I was a few $100s up on the account. So I just rolled my stops to break even, covered myself because of that stupid mistake. But we are in profit now, probably about 1% up. What's this? This is sitting at just under 1%. So just under 1% up, 1.5k up. So yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, not too happy about that situation, to be honest with you. I'm actually going to move my stop loss to $500 up, and then if it does hit stop loss, then that covers half of that loss from this morning, that 1% loss. So we are in a rather good position, really. But I am expecting these lows to get taken, and an extension take out London lows. This ain't going to be a long stream because I'm actually going to be leaving in about 10 minutes. So, yeah, that is it. That is it. Trying to find some music to play, but I want licensed free music, so that's what I'm on Spotify for licensed, no copyright music for YouTube, so save me little ass. Right, I'm going to test the stream on my phone. Which is good for the future as well, isn't it? Right, I'm going to test the stream on my phone. Got to listen to it on my phone just to make sure it's fucking sounding A-OK. That's good, lads. At least I've got a little bit of fucking music. So we are moving down nicely on GU at the minute. So it's nice. We have swept out these little lows here. Really though, I want to see a shift in this bullish structure. So I want to see these lows get completely broke. Candle closure below. Candle closure below is the most important part of this. At the minute, we are pushing down. So if we can get candle closes below these areas, that is key to continue to the downside. But we will see. We will see. We will see. What is this is actually my Propfirm account, the challenge phase. So this is actually E8. I've got a new account with their new program, their signature program. So I'm just looking at it now. So at the minute, funny enough, today is the first day I'm actually trading it. I've had it for a week, but today's the first day I'm actually putting a trade in, and I lost that 1% today, this morning. And then I'm currently in this trade. So we are, we've got a new system, dashboard, website set up, and I'm not used to it. So we are profit target. Profit target is 6%. Minimum trading days is 1. End of day, so the max loss is the end of day drawdown. So it's a 4% end of day drawdown. So that's Wickens. That's taking liquidity. So that could be an indirection of a move to the upside afterwards. But we have moved our stops to break even or in profit. But we'll see how long we've got. We've still got over a minute for the closure. So yeah, end of day drawdown is a 4%er. So I'm guessing that resets end of day. I'm guessing. No, wait, so it's just 4%. 4% is my max drawdown. So I don't really get the end of day. Why it says end of day, I don't really understand that. I just can't lose 4%. That's what I'm guessing. But is that static or is that trailing? That is the situation that I am confused about. End of day confuses me. I'm guessing it's going to be classed as a trailing. I'm guessing. I don't really know. I don't know. GU is pushing though, so if we'll fucking take that. By the way, if you do watch my streams, this is a new addition to my watch list again. I have been moving my watch list about quite a lot recently. My original watch list was these pairs here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These 6 pairs. Obviously DXY is more of a confluence pair, so you don't actually trade that. So 5 pairs. Then I lowered it to just gold only, and then recently this week / last week I added GU because gold has been in a really massive push lately. It's not been giving me entries based on my strategy, so I've added GU just to give me that extra give me an extra entry basically, which today it has presented. To be honest, there was a really good entry in gold today, but not one I was too overly confident, because this is the all-time highs. So every time we push up, it's creating new all-time highs. So we've got the break out of Asia. Obviously, generally you expect Asia lows to be attacked after once Asia highs have been swept. But obviously, the way gold is moving, we have to be always just bullish, basically. So we get the break to the upside. We get a nice supply area, a demand area here. Instead of me taking my entry off of here, I ended up taking the GU trade. So I had my two choices. I was looking at this, and then I was looking at GU, and I ended up taking that GU loss when I would have made that gold win. So that's another thing. Pros and cons to having extra pairs. If I was sticking to my gold only pair rule, carrying that over, then I would have took this today and I would have been done for the day. But it opens you up to more losses. The more pairs you got, more losses you're going to get. So pros and cons, But yeah, I weren't happy with this trade just because of the Asia highs was taken. It's very consolidating, and I was expecting all this liquidity to get taken at some point, so I weren't confident in buying here, especially at being at all-time highs. And then obviously GU was very bearish, did take Asia lows. I'm not expecting Asia highs already got taken, so it was like Asia highs been taken, we've broke structures to the downside, we're respecting supply and demand zones, sell. That was the idea. So I took the sell, stops were at these highs here, and then I got stopped at, and now we're moving, funny enough. But yeah, it happens. So it is what it is. That trade has gave me that 1% loss, but we are back in again. So it's going to be interesting to see how this one plays out today. And to be honest, I do need a good win. Last week, I probably took about 2 trades, and I think one was a break even and one was a loss. So yeah, I've not had the best of, I think the last 2 weeks ain't been great. They've both been a bit like that, where it's been hardly any trades through the week, and like break evens and losses, nothing crazy good wins. So yeah, I need a good win under my belt just to boost my confidence a bit and bring me back to ground zero on the playing field for trading, which is what you need sometimes after a few not confident hits. So yeah, that's the situation. That's why I've re-added GU back in as well, just to try and get some extra trades in place, because of the last 2 weeks where I've not only been trading gold, taking a lot less trades, which is good, but it feels like I'm really away from trading. Like I'm only looking at gold, and so a lot of the time I'm not getting any trades in at all, and I just feel like I'm not trading, and I can't be feeling like that. I need to be in the market, especially if you want to make money. So, and adding an extra pair isn't going to be too damaging. So that's where I'm at the minute. So yeah. What's the time? It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock. I need to get going, really. I need to get going. But this is the trade at the minute, guys. So I will go over the trade before I actually leave. So the trade is basically, I'm looking at this leg here from obviously very bearish. High, low, create a new high because of this bullish candle, push down, new lows. So we've got point A to point B. So we're in this range here, yeah, this clear range here. We've come up, we've tested into this order block. So I'm bearish. So I'm very bearish at the minute. Respecting that order block. Been tapped in a few times, multiple times. So yeah, respected. And then obviously this morning, we did get Asia sweep to the upside. We did get an impulsive move downside, breaking structure. Then we broke structure again here. So we broke a few levels of structure, took one loss. Obviously, we broke the main structure here as well. So we took out liquidity, broke structure, taken Asia lows. And then we've pulled up into this main supply zone, and then we have reacted. So I am expecting price to overall come down here. But obviously, I'm targeting this order block here, 1 hour, where is it? Yeah, this 1 hour area here. So let me actually highlight that, but that's my target here, just in case we get a reaction from this. So that's my target at the edge of that order block. Stops are at $500 profit. So yeah, now I'm just going to let it run. But that is the trade breakdown of today. It is actually quite a good trade breakdown. I don't like the fact that I've got stopped at this morning, but win some, you lose some. Now this is an area of liquidity that's been taken, reanalyzed, and then we are back in again. My first analysis was originally taking shorts from this trade, from this supply zone. But once we got this break, when we started putting it back here, this is when I actually set my order, and then pushed down and broke structure again. And then I closed that order, and then I got in too early, and I was actually liquidity. So I got taken out as liquidity, and then we have reversed and started pushing down. So I'm hoping that we're going to continue to the downside now. But yeah, if anyone is watching and you are following, then follow the trade. See how it plays out. But it is 1 o'clock now, and I have got to make a move. I've got to go home. Gonna go home. Get out of the office. Go home. So I will catch you guys soon. Sorry for the short stream. It is what it is.